Hey, good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. A little K-pop to get us going this morning. For those of you who don't know, a little fun fact, right? That's a Korean pop band named BTS who does that song. And when they started, they didn't speak a word of English. And what's interesting, since we are on Scripts Wednesday, is that as soon as they got popular in South Korea and started to have some popularity elsewhere in the world, everybody looked around and said, if they learned how to speak English and sang in English, they would be far more marketable across the rest of the planet than if they keep singing in Korean. And so they all learned English and now they sing in English. And guess what? They're one of the biggest pop bands on the planet. So sometimes you have to learn a slightly different language, otherwise known as scripts, in order to succeed at a really high level. Yes, you see what I did there? All right, as long as you're checking it out. Hey, let's jump right to my good friend Jose this morning. How are you, Jose?
Good morning, everybody. This is Jose Vladimir from Guaranteed Rate Affinity, and I'm still trying to learn English so I can be more effective with my mortgage presentations. English as a second language is actually quite tough. For me, it is anyways. So please bear with me and my French accent, and we'll jump into this mortgage minute. Basically, actually, I wanted to let you know that Guaranteed Rate Affinity, for those of you who may be able to benefit from this information, Guaranteed Rate Affinity can provide right now commercial lending. So if you have any customers who are looking to finance gas stations, I don't know, car wash business, they're looking to do SBA 7A lending or looking for SBA loans, please don't hesitate to give me a call. I will put you in contact with my commercial lending team. We also have commercial financing for commercial investors, where it can be owner-occupied investment properties, traditional commercial properties. I guess the amortization can be anywhere from 15 to 30 years. Loan to values, 75% LTV. Credit scores, I've been told there are minimum credit scores of 600. They also have debt service ratio lending programs for commercial investors. So we have a very good avenue for commercial lending if this is something that can help you in your business. Please give me a call, reach out to me, and I'll be happy to put you in contact with my commercial lending team. That is it for me today. Wishing you all of you a wonderful Wednesday. This is Jose Vladimir from Guaranteed Rate Affinity. As always, with your success in mind, have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, Jose. Whether it's in English or in Spanish or in Korean, always a pleasure to have you on our call.
Un placer como siempre, un placer.
That's right, what he said. All righty, so a couple of quick announcements. There is no 9:30 today. Debbie is en route to Ohio, so she's in the car. So no 9:30 today in the Zoom room. Please continue your 9:30s privately, and then pick up tomorrow, 9:30 tomorrow with the business builders in Debbie's Zoom room. Debbie will focus on practice for Friday, right? Practice for Friday. Friday is what? Friday is call day for your sign in to win, right? So you're gonna take that list of people who signed in to win and make sure you're making those outbound calls, and Debbie's going to give you the scripts and spend some time practicing with you tomorrow, 9:30, business builders in her Zoom room. So make sure that you are part of that. Today at 1 o'clock, we continue James Shaw's 12 weeks of listings with week number 3. We did take a pause last week with Gene Rivers and Business Planning Clinic. However, James is back today with 2 awesome agents with listing strategies that you want to hear. So that's 1/2 hour at 1 p.m. right here in this Zoom room. I will broadcast the KW Connect session live for you at 1 o'clock. And then of course, tonight at 4 o'clock, we continue with Ignite. And I want to just make a special announcement about Ignite tonight, because many of you have asked me, when are you doing pricing and positioning with the seller conversation? Well, that is tonight. So if you want to dive back in and get a refresher course on that, we will be heading into that. We started our consult scripts last night. Tonight, we're going to move quickly into market conditions, pricing, and positioning. So if that is something that you want to dive into, even if you haven't joined us for the first part of Ignite, jump in tonight and we'll get you that information. Hey, so a quick follow-up before I get into my main content for for today. Yesterday, Stephen Carlos brought you the KW Consumer app, a reminder about that tool, right? And I was so impressed because about 2 hours after the call, I started to get these texts about something that one of your colleagues had done and the results that she got. And so I'd love to have, where is she? There she is. Mara, could you do me a favor and just unmute and just give us a quickie about what you did? I'm going to put it on the screen for everybody. I want to show them what you did. Just tell them what you did and why you did it.
Well, when Carlos was talking about that yesterday and Steve, I always forget about the app. I mean, I've sent it to people before and people don't always, they just ignore it and they don't realize what a great tool it is. And I forgot what a great tool it is too. So I just decided to put it out there and I put it on my Facebook story because I posted it on Facebook before, but you don't get any responses. When you put a link on Facebook, people don't answer to it because I think Facebook hides it. So I decided to put in my story as you can see it on this on the screen, it says who wants my KW app, and I told how amazing it is. And I got, within an hour, I got 8 new leads. And by the end of the day, it turned out to be like 22 leads. And the first hour was really crazy, but I got 22 leads and they kept going bing, bing in my email. And I didn't even realize they go right to your email when that happens. So now I have like a ton of people to follow up. And it's just, I think posting in your story is so much more effective sometimes than posting on your Facebook feed because people don't see it. And I post on my story often. If anyone's looking for a listing, etc., or if anyone's gonna sell in the next year or so, or is looking to sell for free advice. And anytime, if they click yes, it goes right to your inbox and that's your key to jump right in.
I love that. That is so brilliant. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I wanted you guys to see that because this is a perfect example of kind of tuning in for 15 minutes on our 9 o'clock calls, filling your head with or being reminded about something that you either knew about and forgot or didn't know about, and then taking action on it, right? The point of what Mara did that is just so awesome is that she took action. Immediately after the call, she went and did this and then got immediate results. So you have to actually follow the information, follow the learning with implementation and action. And here's just an example on your screen of what that looks like. Again, it was simple. Who wants my KW app? Search everywhere. 100% better than Zillow. It's amazing, right? So make those offers out to your clients and or your non-clients, because I'm betting that part of the response that Mara got was database growth, right? People she didn't necessarily know that now she gets to reach out to. So congratulations. Thank you so much for allowing us to share that, Mara, and keep up the great work.
Thanks, Rick.
So with that, I wanted to spend a little time today talking about yeah buts. And the idea, it's a perfect pivot from what Mara just showed us, because I think a lot of you yesterday listening to Stephen Carlos talk about the consumer app were full of yeah buts, either in your head or verbally. So let's talk about what that is, right? Since Wednesday is scripts day, and not all scripts help you. And the yeah, but script is one of those scripts that doesn't necessarily help you, and yet a lot of us use it all the time as a script. So the script the yeah, but is this. I'll give you a couple of examples. We want to write an offer for $25,000 over the asking price on that property. And your response is, yeah, but what if it doesn't appraise? Hey, open houses are a great way to grow your database and find new leads to convert to appointments and closings. Yeah, but I tried that once and I didn't really get anything from it. They don't work. Hey, you should use that smart plan in Command for that. Yeah, but Command doesn't really work that well. Hey, you can have any income that you desire just by deciding how many homes you want to sell, creating a strategy, and then going ahead and implementing it, right? From Gene Rivers last week. Yeah, but that doesn't work where I live. You want to go to the gym in the morning and you just can't quite get there? You should try going to bed earlier the night before. Yeah, but I'm a night person and not a morning person. Right? Do these yeah buts sound familiar? Right? They should. They should, because we're all guilty of it. And I want to remind you of a couple of things. Yeah, but automatically dismisses the possibility of success. You should probably write that down. Yeah, but automatically dismisses the possibility of success. It's a judgment, oftentimes without even an attempt to see what the outcome will be. So what if instead you took the opposite position? What if you decided that success was just as likely or even more likely than failure? You see, because yeah, but for most of us is a justification not to take action when action is needed. So what if we changed it? We want to write an offer for $25,000 over the asking price on that property. Sounds great. Let's do it and see where it goes. What if you chose that script instead of, yeah, but what if it doesn't appraise? As human beings, some of us are just programmed to go to the fatalistic, to the negative. And we have to remember that there's a concept, right, that Gary teaches us in Quantum Leap called first creation, second creation. Did you ever hear of that? So here's what that is. First creation, second creation is the concept that you really can't, as human beings, control your first thought. So your natural behavioral style will address how you think. Your programming addresses how you think. All of those things contribute to how you think. So something happens to you or someone says something to you, you will have a thought. You can't control that thought. However, by bringing awareness to the fact that you can control your second, third, fourth, and fifth thoughts, that should turn things around. You have whatever first thought you want, but then stop yourself with the awareness that that thought that you might be having perhaps doesn't serve you, and then turn it around, right? It takes an extra step. It takes an extra half second for you to have that awareness, stop yourself and redirect yourself. And yet I will tell you, the benefits to that are enormous. Yeah, but is actually a mindset, right? It's a way of thinking that can be detrimental to your ability to achieve. And when you verbalize that thinking in yeah, buts, when you say it out loud, you turn your thinking into scripts. And then because you're saying it out loud, your mind believes what you're saying. So you're just strengthening those neural pathways and creating more and more resistance to success. So what I'd like for you to do instead is, from this morning on, have the awareness that that might be the way you're thinking. That might be showing up for you. The yeah, buts. And the second you start to think, yeah, but, stop yourself. Don't allow it to escape your lips. And instead, reframe it. And then verbalize something more positive. Sounds great. Let's do it and see where it goes. Sounds great. Let's see what happens. Woohoo! Maybe just change it to woohoo. Can we all get a woohoo this morning? Woohoo! Right? That's the secular version of amen. It's woohoo. So what I want you to do is embrace possibility thinking. That's the alternative here. Reinforce that possibility thinking with great scripts. Challenge yourself when you have one of those yeah, but thoughts, and you will have one. And instead of saying, yeah, but that won't work, create a, that sounds cool. or let's get after it, or whatever else you're going to positively replace that with. Because when you do that and you combine it with one of my personal favorite scripts of just figure it out. I tell myself that all the time. Figure it out. Combine those two things and get busy around figuring it out. I'll tell you what would happen. Your results would skyrocket. You'd feel better. You'd be excited to grow. Your relationships would improve, and your life would start to become everything that you desire it to be. You just have to simply make a small choice about a mindset and script change, right? Now, here's what's fun. Some of you are having yeah, but moments right now based on what I'm saying. You're saying, yeah, but you're a kook and you believe that stuff, and I don't. Yeah, but that works for other people and not for me. Yeah, but I'm too old to change the way I think. Yeah, but I'm too young to change the way I think. Yeah, but. I caught some of you, didn't I? Isn't this stuff fun? So just start right now. Change that script to say, yeah, you know what? That sounds cool. I'm going to do that. Let's go figure it out and get busy. Guys, with that, have a spectacular day. It's always so much pleasure, my pleasure to spend time with you. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.